Hey everybody, let's sing our good morning song. Are we ready? Great. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. How are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? How are you today, Simon? How are you today, Alice? How are you today, Juliet? How are you today, William? How are you today, Alicia? How are you today, Ramus? How are you today, Joseph? How are you today, Rory? How are you today, Annabelle? Great, let's read our book. Today we're going to read The Underwater Alphabet Book, written by Jerry Pelota, illustrated by Edgar Stewart. Hundreds of other creatures live among the corals. There are seaweeds, sponges, crabs, anemones, snails, fangworms, and many more. The most colorful creatures living on the coral reefs may be the fishes. A is for angelfish. There are enough different kinds of angelfish in the world for someone to write an angelfish alphabet book. The one on this page is a flame angelfish. It looks like the flame on a candle. Doesn't that remind you of a flame on a candle, guys? And there's the coral. B is for basslet. Baby eagles are called eaglets, baby pigs are called piglets, but baby bass are not called basslets. Basslets are little fish that are different from bass. Here we have a candy-striped basslet, a black cap basslet, a fairy basslet, and two orange fairy basslets. There are the basslets. C is for cowfish. Moo! Don't be silly. Cowfish do not moo, but some people think they look like cows with horns. A cowfish has bony plates on the outside of its body. You could say that this fish lives inside its own box. There is the cowfish. Don't go moo. D is for dolphin. A dolphin is an animal that breathes air through the blowhole on the top of its head. Dolphins are considered one of the smartest creatures in the ocean. Remember, these dolphins are not fish. They're the dolphins. D is also for dolphin. Is this a mistake? No, it's not. There is a fish called a dolphin. In Spanish, it is called a dorado. D could also be for dorado. In Hawaii, it is called a mahi-mahi. Dorados have been known to smash their heads into the life rafts of people lost at sea. Those are the fish dolphins, also called mahi-mahi. E is for eagle ray. Eagle rays swim by flapping their wing-like fins. Rays are related to sharks. Rays and sharks do not have bones in their bodies. Their skeletons are made of cartilage. Your ears are also made of cartilage. And there are the stingrays. Eagle rays. F is for four-eyed butterfly fish. This fish does not really have four eyes. It has two eyes just like the other fish, but it also has two fake eyes. Its real eye is hidden by a black line running across the side of its face. The fake eye may make its enemies think it's going where it has already been. There is the four-eyed butterfly fish. G is for grunt. Grunts are in or even out of the water. They make a little grunt sound. Grunt, 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 oink, grunt. Grunts sometimes look like they are kissing. Maybe they are kissing No kissing is allowed in this book. Silly fish. Here is the grunt. H is for hammerhead shark. Hammerheads have been known to travel long distances in large groups. They do not stay on coral reefs, but they do visit because there are so many fish there. A shark can detect another fish by the electrical current made in the other fish's body. Those are the hammerheads. Ooh. H is also for Hamu Nuku Nuku Apo. These fish make nests on the bottom of the ocean. Hamu Nuku Nuku Apa is also called a triggerfish. In Hawaii, there is a popular folk song all about the Hamu Nuku Nuku Apa. Its very long name means the fish which has a needle, has a snout, and oinks like a pig. I is for indigo hamlet. The word indigo means blue. The indigo color allows this fish to hide in the blue ocean. Other hamlets have different colors and different names. Some scientists think they are actually one of a kind of fish. J is for jackknife fish. This fish probably got its name because it is shaped like an open jackknife. Fish make a lot of funny noises. Some fish grunt, chirp, squeal, buzz, and squeak. Jackknife fish croaks like a frog. Do you think any fish sing shoo-be-doo-be-doo? There are three basic kinds of coral reefs. A fringing reef extends from the shoreline. A barrier reef is offshore. Between the barrier reef and the land is a lagoon. Its whole is a circular collection of reefs with a lagoon in the middle. Alright, that was the jackknife fish. Here is the king angelfish. King angels are territorial. They act like kings. They do not like other king angels in their territory. Hey, out of the way! They're not very nice fish. L is for lionfish. Other fish and scuba divers stay away from the lionfish because some of their spines are poisonous. In different parts of the world, this fish is called a scorpionfish, a firefish, a zebrafish, a dragonfish, and a turkeyfish. It's got a lot of names. There's the lionfish. M is for man-o-war. This jellyfish is one of the few ocean creatures that floats on the surface. Stay away! Man-o-war is one of the most poisonous of all jellyfish. The top of its body is shaped like a sail on a sailboat, and the wind blows it around. Its tentacles can grow as long as a telephone pole. Oh my goodness. N is for nudibranch. Nudibranches are sea slugs. Sea slugs are not fish, they are mollusks, just like the clams and snails. Nudibranch is like a snail without its shell. The one on this page is crawling on a red sponge. The Great Barrier Reef near Australia, there are more than 400 different kinds of nudibranches. Here it is. O is for old wife. The old wife lives in warm waters on coral reefs. It also lives in cold ocean water. Not many fish swim in both warm and cold waters. This fish has 2 dorsal fins on its back. So those are the old white fish. Uh-oh, that shark again. Yikes, it's a great white shark. Baby shark is called a pup. This one is no pup. P is also for porcupine fish. Porcupine fish is a slow swimmer. For protection, it blows itself up into a big ball of sharp spines. Anything crazy enough to eat a porcupine fish is in for a surprise and maybe a stomach ache. There's the pup. There's the porcupine fish. Ouch! Q is for queen conch, or conch. Queen conches are big snails inside of their shells. It's pink and incredibly smooth. It is getting harder and harder to find queen conches because people like to collect their shells. If people are not careful, pretty soon there will be no queen conches left. People everywhere have to learn to appreciate the ocean, respect the sea creatures, and do everything they can to help keep the ocean clean. R. R is for ribbon eel. The ribbon eel is long and very thin like a piece of ribbon. It is so thin that it can hide in tiny crevices in rocks and coral. Baby ribbon eels are so clear that you can see through them. Ribbon eel, you have a strange nose. This is the queen conch, or conch. And there's the ribbon eel. S is for sweet lips. A group of fish is called a school. Sweet lips swim in large schools. The ones on this page are called spotted sweet lips. They have nice big yellow lips. There they are right there. T is for tomato clownfish. This fish makes its home among the tentacles of an anemone. The anemone stings and kills other small fish, but not the clownfish. Staying in tentacles, the clownfish is safe from other fish who might eat it. There's the tomato clownfish. Looks like Nemo. U is for upside down jellyfish. Most jellyfish try to keep their domes upward and their tentacles downward. Upside down jellyfish, however, goes to the bottom, flips itself over, and eats upside down. What a silly jellyfish. There it is. V is for veined shrimp. It is also called a peppermint shrimp because of its bright red and white stripes. Veined shrimp are one of many ocean creatures who are cleaners. They clean the bodies and even the inside of the mouths of other fish. Most of the fish do not eat their cleaners. Be nice, moray eel. Oh, that's a big eel. W is for wrasse. There are hundreds of different kinds of wrasses and dozens of different sizes, shapes, and colors. Some wrasses change color and shape as they grow older. They're the wrasses. X is for xanthidae. The crab on this page is called a coral crab. It is one of the crabs in the crab family. Xanthidae. A crab has to shed its shell in order to grow larger. The shedding of its shell is called molting. Y is for yellow seahorse. This creature is a fish, but it does not look like a fish. It has no fins on its curly tail. It uses its tail to hold onto seaweed and coral. Before we get to the end of the alphabet, did you know that some corals are not hard? There are soft corals, such as sea fans and sea whips. On this page, there is an orange sea whip. There. Z is for zebra pipefish. Seahorses and pipefish are very similar. Marine biologists jokingly call a pipefish a straightened out seahorse. Zebra pipefish has a zillion stripes on it. So we have the yellow seahorse and the zebra pipefish. Alright, did the illustrator paint an exact mirror on the image of the Y page, or did the printing company simply flip-flop the page? Here's the secret. It was flip-flopped. Ooh, oh no, it's the end! Okay, let's sing a song. Let's sing the ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, it's time for me to go. Let's sing the goodbye song. Goodbye, Juliet. Goodbye, Alice. Goodbye, Ramus. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, Annabelle. Goodbye, Rory. Goodbye, Joseph. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, Simon. Goodbye, William. Goodbye, Alicia. It's time for me to go. Bye, guys. See you again soon.